Warning, this movie is dark, like a train wreck that just cannot be stopped. It's 31 Days of Horror and it's day 7 and we're watching the movie Lesson of Evil. The story follows teacher Hasumi as we learn early on that he's actually a very violent sociopathic killer. He comes across as a cool teacher, but then slowly over time some students and a teacher find out what happened at his old school. Some kids committed suicide and other stuff. This movie is frustrating, confusing, and will just make you annoyed at times. At first you think Hasumi is a good guy, but then he'll go and contradict himself and do the things that he is against other people doing, and you're just like, bro, what are you doing? Some people he kills for literally no reason, and then others you're like fully agreeing on until he then goes and does something horrible himself, and then you're like, again, bro, what are you doing? So it just really messes with your judgment of him. This movie touches upon inappropriate relationships with high schoolers, but also school shootings, so if that is not something you like to watch in movies, I would definitely avoid this movie. It is not for you at all. This movie definitely sets early on a good tense tone throughout, and it really makes you wonder what he's gonna do next. The ending I did know was gonna happen, but I just didn't know for what reason exactly it was gonna happen for. Now this isn't a spoiler since they do show it in the trailer, but remember when I said he's crazy? Well, at the very end of the movie, when all the kids are preparing for a school dance, he decides to lock the door and go on a rampage with his shotgun and what seems like unlimited ammo and just murders literally as many people as he can find. Now, I knew he was going to go on a rampage at some point in this movie, but I just didn't know for what reason. Like, maybe these students are just really horrible, or maybe they did some bad stuff to him, or just anything to like justify a little bit of why he's doing this, but there's literally no reason why. He murders every kid, no matter if they're good or bad. There's no reason behind who he targets. It's just everybody that's in his sight. Seeing the panic in these kids' eyes is super heartbreaking, and they do not hide the carnage in this movie at all. You get to see everything in all its bloody messiness. There's also some weird imagery that's almost fantastical that Hasumi sees through his eyes, and it's kind of confusing, and I don't really understand where he was going with that, but yeah, there's that. But besides that, it is still a pretty good movie, even though it is tough to get through. The only thing that I'm bummed about is that we are left on a cliffhanger, and I don't think they're going to make another movie. That's why I give Lesson of Evil a 7 out of 10. If you guys like this review, hit that like button. If you guys want to see more, hit that follow button. And as always, thanks for watching.